and now concentrate on mobile. What we have done is, as we are analysts and we are doing this for 20 years, and we are always saying, come on guys, if you analyze data, you don't have to look at the data once. If you look at the data, as Lisa had said, you have to look at the data in the time period. So then you see, okay, there's a kind of evolution of it. As a second topic, you always have to set data in relation with other data that you can find out a trend on also what does it mean if data is going up and down. What we have done, and because on the fact that a lot of marketeers and studies saying, okay, mobile interesting, it's working good, working bad, we have analyzed the data last years. Means 2016 we have run a very huge survey and we have analyzed most of our e-commerce clients to find out what is the average conversion rate based on the different handhelds, desktop, tablet and mobile, and as you can see that the conversion rate of mobile is the worst, 1.27%. Okay, shall I concentrate and focus also on mobile? Most probably not. If the average conversion rate is slightly below the other ones, it's a first good indicator to say why not shooting up closing mobile. As I said before, always have to look data in relation with other ones. So we said, okay, let's follow our own credo and say, okay, let's have a look at the average basket card. And here we also have seen that mobile, it's the blue one, it's also having the lowest average basket value. So two indicators, maybe mobile is not the right way for presenting our own business, whatever. So first conclusion might be a problem. So, okay, let's do the next step and see what is the interaction of the mobile channel with the other ones. And here we have found out that 91% of the mobile users has started their journey which has been sales and a closing on desktop via mobile. That means 91% uses mobile to find information as a second screen, sitting on the couch or everywhere, just checking, okay, what's going on, what's interesting for me. But at the end, closing is on desktop side, as we have seen with the speech before, to say, okay, what is the contribution of each channel? And what we have done is another approach to find out what is the contribution of the different handhelds as another approach instead of analyzing the data, the traffic sources. So at the end, what each marketeer studies are telling, yes, mobile is interesting and used for information, but the quality of and the data source was not as valid as expected. So we have done the analysis with our data from 2016. So yes, we have found out that mobile is also an interesting and valid channel. And when we're also thinking about what do I do with the information, okay, mobile is my channel for information. Why not concentrating on optimizing my mobile side for information, just to add some pictures, some videos that everyone is getting aware of the product instead of taking care of optimizing the conversion funnel. So as we see that the conversion most probably will not be done on mobile, but more on the desktop side. So this is one first insight, what we have not found out, but what we have analyzed and where we have a very solid database. Right, let's jump on. Next topics is about data collection, especially for mobile apps. Here, Zach, just a question for you, if you could be my assistant. I would like to know if you have some experiences with data collection for mobile apps. Have you some experiences? What is going good? What is running bad? I also have a little story just to show a quick summary. What most of the feedback is, it's taking long to get implemented. It's difficult, lack of resources. I have to outsource it to an external agency. They have to put it in their sprints and so on. And it's sometimes a huge pain in the ass sometimes to get something implemented. And based on my experience I've made at an agency is that they have developed a special app for price roll. And even app development is very fantastic, interesting, but at the end, as all software projects, you are running out of time at the end. So 2 days before of the release date, oh, we have to get finished now because we have to upload the app. And most probably someone is just in one of the last meetings saying, okay, have you thought about integrating some taggings? Oh, taggings, no, your tags, no. Okay, and next, yes, our IT guys knows Google Analytics. Oh, right, perfect. Can you integrate Google Analytics? Yes, I can do. What do you want? Okay, stop the topic now. Let's skip it to the next session. So we will have no tagging integrated until we do the next update of the app. And so even it's very difficult and it's a nightmare that we do not know if our app is working, if it's fine, if they are using it. We are doing our huge promotion of the price wall. By the end, we have no clue about if the app is already used. And based on this experience and also what you have mentioned, we have done something what nearly each analytics tool provider can do. We had made, you're not alone, even they can track it, they don't do it. What we have done, we have optimized our SDK, means that you have only one line of code, what you can integrate to the source code of the app. Then you can say, okay, tagging is fine. Even I have no clue what I would like to track or how I will analyze it afterwards. Just put in the track, the line of code, put the app in the process to be uploaded in the store, and then I can do the tagging afterwards. What does it mean? We have a direct connection with my app, so I can connect my app, my real app, and I connect this with with the interface. And if I do some action on the app, I see the action in the interface, so I can do the tagging by myself. If someone is interested how to see it, I also have a little video with me, but timing-wise, I will skip it right now. But if someone is interested, I can also show the video afterwards, or we will just show it on the YouTube channel. It's quite interesting just to have all of the pain of app tagging postponed to the process afterwards. And this is a very interesting point just to get out of the problem. Yes, I have an app, someone is using it, and at the end I do not know what's going on. And also an interesting point is, if I want to update the tagging or do some minor changes inside, there's also no further need to go through the upload process to the store. So I also can do this tagging afterwards, however and how often I want it. Right. Just a second for app metrics. It's also even we have some well-known definitions for visits, for instance, in the analytics world. To say, okay, analytics, a visit is the traffic until a breakout, a timeout of 30 minutes, and then I will count on a new visit. In the app world, it's slightly different, knowing we are very, very fast using the app, just swiping all time and having 10, 15 apps open at the same time, jumping from one app to the next one. And at the end, the metric visit is not valid anymore. That's why session, it's a quite much more interesting feature metric to be used to say, okay, if my app is running, now, as I see, all of you are tweeting about our event, and I can analyze if the app is used in the front end or it's in back end, if it's open or just swiping through the app or just jumping from one app to the next one, means that you can set a timeout of the session of 3 seconds or 10 seconds when you will jump from one, if you have it open and jump from one app to the next one, or to use the mobile phones and analyze it also. So this is quite interesting how to use the app usage totally different from the usage of the content on the desktop side. What does it mean? I have an example of Total petrol station. They have a few problems, what I've mentioned here, and just they want to see what's going on worldwide, optimize the usage, improvements, and so on. What they have done, even they are using our SDK to track and to analyze their app. They have integrated developed a very interesting dashboard, especially to find out what's the performance of the difference. What is the difference of the performance between iOS and Android, to see, okay, what is the usage of it, not only the download numbers. So in my past, I also had a little student. It was just a young chap, started in business, means, yeah, as a student you only have the worst task on your desk, means he has to check the App Store every day just to find out what is the usage and the number of download, the number of the downloads, and just to bring it in an Excel file, bring it in the reporting, and at the end I had the numbers in my reporting. What we are doing, we're crawling the App Store to see, okay, what is the download numbers of the different apps, and also to see what is the rating of it. And at the end, what we can see here is that we had a significant increase of the numbers of downloads after we've analyzed it and optimized the app. Means, as you see, as you can see also in the app stores, these numbers or the comments of your app, what you like most, what's good, what is bad, what should be updated, or what I'm looking for. What they have done, they have analyzed it all the time to see, okay, what are our users wants to use the app, what are the main functions you want to have, and based on that, they have developed the new app, provided it, and you see, yes, the download numbers has increased significant. And on top, what is also very interesting point, especially for us as a developer, is to see, okay, what is the number of the crashes? Means, is my app stable? Is it working, or is it crashing all time long? So as a lot of studies are telling, when an app is very often crashes, I install it once, I use it once, and at the end I will delete it or don't think about it anymore. And what's interesting is to see after the delay of 5 minutes, to see also the numbers of crashes. And what they have done is especially that they have reduced of 77% the numbers of crashes, because they've seen where, on which points of the usage the app is crashing. And so they could optimize it and have a very stable and very solid app. Yeah, as one starting point for app analytics, and not only looking on one data, but also to do the next step and also bring different numbers in the right relation with other numbers, and to optimize the product itself. A next one, or as a last example, just for before our discussion, is another interesting point when we speak about actionable data. Here's an example of what we are doing with Orange. Orange, it's a provider for mobile services. Phone means, I think you can, service provider for mobile phones and also for landlines, I think. And as they are the market leader, or one of the market leader, they also have their entertainment package, with means that you not only can buy your services there, but you also could use TV. And what they have done is to say, okay, how can we connect our different devices to have one integrated full usage? Full usage means, okay, how can I extend my user journeys over the different touch points? And what they have done as a starting point, they have used The Walking Dead to say, okay, this is just our starter, it's our test here, and how is the usage of the Walking Dead users? Means they are analyzing, and each user is logging in on the website just to see the next episode of The Walking Dead, and to say, okay, when I've finished my season, I have identified them, and when I now go over to the mobile channel, is each of these visitors seeing Walking Dead, now they are getting push notification when the next season is online, to say, okay, now I can not only have a look at the, or what you wanted to know is to say, okay, if someone is watching Walking Dead on desktop, they're getting a push notification directly via the mobile phone. not the app, not yet, but it's going via the mobile phone. Say, okay, the next season's online, just have a look on it. And at the end, you wanted to know how many users just logging in online on the desktop side to watch the movie, the next season or the next episode online, and also how many people are watching it on the mobile phone. And when we think about this combination, that this is a service provider to say, okay, if I have my contract and I have 1-2 gigabytes of traffic volume every month, to say, okay, my Walking Dead episode, it's around about 250 megabytes, and now I see we have the last day of a month. To say, okay, why not I have 250, 300, 700 megabytes left. Okay, just be cool, sitting down in the tram outside, watching the movie online and not via Wi-Fi. That's cool, yeah? I'm a totally fancy, happy, lucky guy, and I can use my bloody contract, and I have no problems anymore that I have maybe chosen the wrong volume for my traffic. At the end, I can use everything perfect. I'm a smart guy. I can use it, and I'm online and online everywhere. And I also can use my mobile app to watch my movies when traveling from home to work. Right. Thank you.